Stadia just saved me a bunch of money in the wallet and also a butt kicking from my wife. See is wow. Check out the Banger Week and Stadia Pro games and more. It's SDO Daily, baby. Let's get into it.
Stay sick cause I follow my gut. They say I was pushing my luck. I'ma push me a matte all black truck. I'm not sorry.
What's up, people? What's up, people? What's up, people? It is your boy MM2K back again with another episode of This Week on Stadia via the SDO Daily. Before we get into that, do me a huge favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, rock those bells for notifications, please, so you know when your boy's dropping these doses. I appreciate all of y'all straight up. Y'all know the deal, y'all know the reason, and y'all know the slogan. We are not too proud to ask. Let's get into it. All right, so here's the thing, y'all. Wow, I wasn't expecting this. We kind of had a hint at what one of the Stadia Pro games would be. We knew it was going to be Resident Evil, right? But there was some talk about, other games coming, when's Ark coming and all that other stuff. And Ark was, I believe, mentioned to be a Stadia Pro game when it was advertised. So that's still up in the air when that's officially going to release, right? But we didn't know what the games were going to be. And I want to say, from what I've seen from predictions, opposite of the one that we already knew about, which was Resident Evil 7, most of us got it wrong. That being said, the games that filled up the other slots for the month of April were definitely a pleasant surprise, and one that, oh my goodness, thank you, Stadia, for making this a pro game, because I really was going to go broke buying all the RPGs or JRPGs that they had just advertised. Now, what am I talking about? Well, with no further ado, you know how we do. Let me show you something. This is Stadia's This Week on Stadia blog, and it reads as follows. This week on Stadia, free Hitman for everybody, new free games with Stadia Pro, and much more. And as you can see, we got Piku Niku. I know I butchered that. Y'all know how I do, though. Piku Niku is a pro game. Resident Evil 7 is a pro game. The Biohazard Gold Edition, which I think comes with like another game as well. I'm not 100% sure. But here's the two that people didn't realize, and which is a pleasant surprise. A lot of people were asking for the SpongeBob game, Battle for Bikini Bottom. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people were asking for that, and now it's coming as a pro game. And this is a new release. This is going to be simultaneously released into Stadia Pro, which this is crazy to me. But Wise 8, Lacrimosa of Donna, I believe it is. We'll see how bad I butchered that in a little bit. But, or not Wise, Ease. I know it even tell you in the blog, it's pronounced as Ease. So all these years, for decades, literally, I've been pronouncing it wrong. I've been calling it Wise. That's not wise of me, but nonetheless, this was a game that I was picking up, and because the Ease games has lineage, it goes back to the latter parts of my childhood, as a matter of fact. So the Ease games has a lot of lineage, and I really wanted to pick this game up. So with no further ado, let's read further down. Start April off right. This Thursday, grab all 4 of these games with Stadia Pro. Keep them as long as you stay a Pro member. They're the latest additions to more than 25 games available to claim with Stadia Pro this April. Resident Evil 7 Biohazard Gold Edition. Survival horror returns to its roots in Resident Evil 7. Play one of the scariest games in a decade on your phone, your laptop, your desktop, or your TV with Chromecast Ultra. Experience Capcom's modern day classic instantly. SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. A classic returns in an HD overall. Live out all your Pineapple Under the Sea fantasies. Then, the one that really saves me from the butt kicking and spares my wallet. Ys 8. Lacrimosa of Dana. That's how that read. So I did butcher that pretty well. It's pronounced like Ys MM2K, as they put here. But they didn't mention MM2K, but I know they were talking to me. One of the most hardcore JRPG series, yes it is, of them all, makes its Stadia debut this week. Get ready to sample that sweet, sweet Nihon Falcom magic. And last but not least, Pikanuku. It's cute, it's puzzly, and there's something creepy lurking underneath. Great Stadia Pro games as far as I'm concerned. Really good to see Stadia churning it up with these games. And again, I'm particularly excited about Ys 8. They also remind you here, March 31st is your last chance to claim SteamWorld Quest, SteamWorld Dig 2, Super Hot Mind Control Delete F1 2020, and Hotline Miami with Stadia Pro. Once you've added them to your library, they're yours as long as you maintain your subscription, so don't wait, pick them up today. Here's my suggestion. I know a lot of you people that are listening have access to Stadia free, right? You never access Stadia Pro, and that's a great option. Here's my suggestion to you is that you might want to opine on this free offering right now, because these are some serious games. Like, if you really are interested in SteamWorld Quest, SteamWorld Dig, Super Mind Control Delete, if those tickle your fancy, you culminate that with Ys 8, Resident Evil, Battle for Bikini Bottom. If those offerings really tickle your fancy, with the SteamWorld Digs games coming out, I really suggest that maybe you take upon a free pro offering right now, right? Take that. Even if you don't extend it, at least they'll be part of your pro catalog if you restart your pro subscription later. You see what I'm saying? So there's a lot of people that be like, well, I don't want to use my free pro just yet. But I think it's worth it to at least capture those games before they go out, especially if you're a big fan of the SteamWorld games and you love being able to play them on different screens. All right. And especially Hotline Miami. All these games are big games. So you might want to double think that approach. With that being said, there's even more going on here. Now, they also got this thing going on with Hitman. They said free for everybody. Want to live out the thrill of Hitman's sleek, stylish stealth assassination gameplay for free? Pick up Hitman free starter pack, available now to all players. This curated experience consists of the Hitman tutorial mission and the Hitman 2 Night Call mission. Includes all challenges to play to your heart's content. Everyone on Stadia can play the Hitman free starter pack for free. You don't need a Stadia Pro account. Just start playing right now. That's crazy. Both missions support full state share functionality, so you can save and share your favorite scenarios and setups with friends on Stadia. Best of all, between March 30th and April 5th, you can also play Hitman 3's Dubai location for free. Pick up the Hitman starter pack free in Stadia store right now. That's insanity. You know, so on top of the free-to-play games that you have with Stadia, which is Destiny 2, I believe the Pac-Man game, and there might be something else there, and Crata as well. Now you get to sample Stadia with Hitman. You get to play Hitman on Stadia and sample that, whether you have Pro or not. That's nuts. Definitely try that out. More games coming to Stadia this week. Killer Queen Black, 8-player competitive mayhem. The multiplayer sensation that rocked arcades is now on Stadia. All right. Also, check out Trine 4, The Nightmare Prince. Fantastical whimsy, gorgeous puzzles, co-op 4-player fun. Disco Elysium, the final cut, the definitive expanded version of the RPG that won 3 BAFTAs and rocked the Game Awards. Buy it today on the Stadia store for $40. Nanotales, Typing Chronicles. Type your way through magic and monsters in the sequel to the Epic story. Bring your keyboard. Outriders, yes baby. Outriders team up with friends in this vast cooperative new third-person shooter crafted by the gameplay aficionados of People Can Fly with Stream Connect support on Stadia. Buy it in the Stadia store on April 1st for $60. Cosmic Star Heroine, a stellar classical RPG style by the 16-bit era built from the ground up with modern mechanics and quality of life in mind. Purchase that for $15. Kimono Heroes, 4-player cooperative side-scrolling ninja, animal pixel art brawling. That's a lot of good words that combine to make a very good game. Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel 3, a truly awesome JRPG from one of the fantasy role-playing's most venerable and beloved franchises. Purchased in the Stadia store now for $60. In addition to that, this is crazy news. Play the Elder Scrolls Online for 2 weeks free. Tamriel awaits. Suit up for the adventure. The Elder Scrolls Online from 9 a.m. to March 31st to 9 a.m. April 13th. The Elder Scrolls Online free with Stadia Pro. You'll have unfettered access to Tamriel Unlimited in a Morrowind chapter. Start playing tomorrow. Hitman 3 7 Deadly Sins is waiting for you. Greed is good. The first add-on content from the new Hitman 3 7 Deadly Sins content lands in Stadia. Lands in Hitman 3 today. Is available to play instantly in Hitman 3. Wow. There's Stadia Pro member discounts as well, and more deals for everyone in the Stadia store. So with all that said, this is a fantastic week of this week on Stadia. I'm excited. I'm ecstatic. Stadia is really going full press with, again, risky ads to get more and more players on the platform. Something that I want people to think about as you're delving into the zones of, oh my goodness, I'm hearing that SG&E was a signal that Stadia was closing or winding down. It's not atypical, just something to think about. It's not atypical that you're winding down, but yet you're doing campaigns like this. The Resident Evil campaign, the free-to-play campaigns. If you're winding down, you're winding down, right? You're just trying to get rid of contracts. You might advertise those contracts as people say, which even in the gaming world, it still doesn't operate as people say. If something's going to wind down and die, then the contracts are, are negotiable to an extent. So, but even at that, let's entertain. Let's play devil's advocate. You're going to promote the games that are there with those contracts. You're not going to go through these free play weekends and all that. You're winding down, right? But who am I? Fantastic week on Stadia. April Pro games are killer. The campaigns are killer as well. With that said, that's it from your boy Mem2K. Let me know what you think about all this in the comment section below. Because like I always say, who cares what I think? But if you did like what I had to say, check out the links to follow me. They're below. Give them a look. Those links will lead you to the Broadband Bullies, PNTS Network, Hard Knock Digital Culture, and yes, the Stadia Dosage. With that said, appreciate all of you. Thank you for your support. You have a wonderful gaming day. Peace.